It's been 9 years since I've been a realtor, and I wanted to share with you some funny things that I have happened to me, and I thought you might enjoy these. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy team in the Keller Williams Greater Cleveland market. Thanks for joining us today. Today, I wanted to share about 5 of the things that things have happened to me, and boy, being a realtor, who would have thought? So I thought you would enjoy these top 5. Make sure to text us in our team if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest. Our team would love to help you. Let us start with number 1. The first thing I remember about just being a realtor, and everybody 9 years ago had these lockboxes that were like the locker combination. Oh my word, bring back high school memories. So I had trouble with my locker in high school, and now I get revisited in my 40s to have to do the lockbox again with a buyer standing right behind me as we are in the cold and I'm trying to figure it out. And so that was one of my nightmares, as well as with that lockbox. As I got older, so 5 years forward, I actually started to, my eyesight started going bad, and I didn't have my glasses, and I'm trying to figure out how to get into the house and get that key, but I couldn't see the lockbox, so I'm guessing at the numbers. So those lockboxes, definitely one for the history books. Luckily, they've done away with a lot of those locker lockboxes. Phew! Number 2. The one thing I didn't realize with being a realtor is you need to definitely cover your nose or have something to cover your nose for some of the smells that come in. There has been some houses where the cat smell, like they had actually 38 cats and they all peed right there without a litter box. And oh man, can you just imagine the smell? Let's just put it this way. It was a very, very quick showing, as well as when we had to show with the smell of sometimes the mold. So we would have to sign a waiver to go into a home to be able to show this house filled with mold, and then I'd be coughing for a day afterward. So those smells, I still can remember that 138 cat house smell. Number 3, keys. I have to say there was a time, and has been a time, well, the first time where I had gloves, had to take off my gloves, put them on, and the key dropped down, and I went to pick it up, but it fell through the floor and I couldn't get the key. So pretty much I had to call the agent, and the agent had to come with a new key, and that was a big nightmare. Another time, the key actually broke in the lock, and so I couldn't get in that way. And another time, someone had done the deadbolt and on the other side, and we couldn't get in. That has happened numerous times. And let me just say, those keys are sometimes a nightmare. So that's another thing that I never realized being a realtor. Number 4, weather. Little did I know that I would need to go out in the snow and the cold and get those open house signs and stick them in grounds and the signs in the yards when the ground is frozen hard, and like it would almost bend my sign because I couldn't get it in. And so that was a lot of fun, so sometimes I would beg my kids to go do it because I didn't want to. Or when I had to do an open house and it's pouring rain, the rain is coming sideways, and like I had just done my hair to look nice for the open house, and then all of the sudden, like my hair is drenched and I look like a drowned rat. So that's another thing, the weather, being cold and being out there, getting into homes quick and hoping that the heat is turned up high. That's something I never thought about as well. And the last one, number 5, animals. So there was a time where I was showing a farm and I was given a poker because there were roosters and they were mean at the time, and they said you might need to have a poker to poke the roosters as you go show the yard. So here I am showing this farm with a poker, and never envisioned that. Another time, raccoons are my nightmare, are my nemesis. They love to get into attics. And so I remember this one time where we needed to get this raccoon out. We had to fix the home a couple different times because this raccoon kept coming back and getting more holes. And because the home was vacant, it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, am I gonna be seeing a raccoon? Another thing, mice. Yeah, mice in basements, that's another thing too, depending on the basement. So little did I know all those things with being a real estate agent. With all that being said, I do have to say, I love being a real estate agent. These past 9 years have been so much fun and so funny to look back on all the different things and snafus that can happen. And I cannot wait to share with you more. Make sure to check out our other videos and text us and our team if you need anything. Have a good one.